Well, Negrense cuisine for me is what we grew up with, what we ate when we were small until now. So for me, it's homegrown. So we will always look for it, like a simple tambo, KBL. Like my brother, he lives in Manila. When he comes back, he wants his KBL. When I graduated, I worked in the hotel. So after a year, I was super stressed with managing the hotel. I just went into the kitchen, so I started cooking, and parang I felt it was stress relieving for me. What happened was, I said, "Oh, I don't know the fundamentals." So I really wanted to learn what is culinary all about. So I said, "I'll stay in Manila." So I went to Ice Camp. That's where also I grew because under the leadership of Chef Norbert Gandler, Chef Mike Obergy, and Chef Uli Willerman. They really taught me everything that I learned today and made me who I am today. For me, my favorite part of cooking is going to the market and seeing new ingredients and thinking, oh, what's this? And trying it for the first time or how many times, and then trying how to cook it, how to make a dish out of it. So that's, for me, finding new ingredients, developing it, and learning from other people. That would be the best. For me right now, because I live in Bacolod, what I like to do is I like learning from the lolas. I'll be frank with you, the food that our lolas used to cook are solid, man. Because they don't use so many things. They just use simple, but it's so flavorful. Like for example, sa una, years ago, I would go to lola's houses and learn, even to the barangays or whatever, just to look at how they cook. Because sometimes you'll say, oh, where did you get that vegetable? I've never seen that. They said, oh, that grows in the road lang. Oh, okay. And then how much is that? They say, it's only 5 pesos. You go, huh? 5 pesos na galing. You have to know the culture first and the people before you create something. Because if you try to create something and then if you don't match it with the culture, they won't eat it. But you have to understand, religious, may halal ta. May mga Muslim, we have Muslim brothers and sisters. So we cannot cook baboy, we cannot cook shrimp. We also have Adventists. So when you create something, you have to also know the religious, the background and everything so that you can create for them. So you can, as a chef, you have to create for everybody. If you look at our taste, because what we have here, we have different ingredients. So by then, ingredients-wise, we're very different, like batuan. And what I explained kanina, the ginamos. Our ginamos is blocky. It's not like all over the Philippines. Even our tuba. So by then, the ingredients-wise makes it different. That's why every time they come to Bacolod, they will say, "Why is your food so good?" When you start to transfer food from Bacolod to Manila, why does it taste so different? So by the end of the day, it's the ingredients again that plays a big factor. And I think the love how we cook it. We can play with salty and sweet at the same time, no? Like Chef Tony Boy, we should be proud he's in Ilonggo. Chef Fernaracama, no? We have a lot of good chefs, top of their game in the Philippines, representing the Philippines right now. So they are also part of my inspiration. And also Jumi Gaston of Negros also. They're all from Negros, so we should be proud. Well, right now, before I was trained traditional French, no? But now, as I live here in Bacolod, I try to adapt local ingredients as much as possible in my cooking, supporting local, not depending more on imported products, and trying to modernize our food also, no? Because we can always modernize our food, and we can always do it fine dining if we really want to do it. I mean, Negrense cuisine is upcoming. We just have to play with it and make it look better. Infusing it is okay, but sometimes too much infusing is confusion. I would never forget from two of my mentors, Chef Norbert Gandler and Chef Mike Obergy. They're German and Austrian. They say, fusion is confusion. No. So for me, what I would like to do is I would like to, in the future, maybe modify our local food. No, what I would like to do is I would like to learn from the different parts, like from Negros, like anong specialty nyo da sa Escalante? Anong specialty nyo da? Don't tell me seafood because yeah, may seafood, di may seafood man di. So it should be nga, oh, ano ginaluto nyo da sa una? Heirloom, yun lang. And then try to modify that because that would be beautiful. For me to see Ilonggo food in the future, I think what we need to do is learn the fundamentals first. Have ingredients nga ara pagyapon, hindi madula. And then we modify from there. Right now, everyone understands the food, that everyone is eating the food and they're happy about it. They understand the taste because of the travels and people opening different restaurants and foreigners are coming in and like that, no? When I was in Plantan Business I started teaching in La Consolacion. And then we brought national championship to representing Negros and Bacolod. No? For La Consolacion, we were the first provincial team to win, no? National. We beat 80 schools. And then after a year, mga 2012, 2013, and then after that, I represented for professionals. I brought business in. We won Chef's War. We represented the region, so that was fulfilling, and it made me think, wow. And then it also it stamped, we beat the best of the best. So happiest moments. A proud moment is one of my students. His name is DJ Abelio, Philippine team. He represented the Philippine team in Bocos Joor, and we should be proud because he's in Ilonggo. We should also be proud because after he was there in Bocos Joor, he went to Singapore. Then he won best of his batch. He won a 1 month in America, and then he won another one in France also. So that made me proud also. Students under me succeeding in life, and he's now in Dubai, and I have another one in Maldives. I have other students all over the world, so I'm very happy. Right now, it's the fad because right now everyone wants plating because you eat with your eyes and then taste after. Especially now because chefs are becoming showbiz, like in TV, and you say, wow, beautiful plating and everything. For me right now, this is a fad. We're doing all these things, amuni. But after a while, we're still gonna go back to the old way of cooking. I mean, by the end of the day, Negrense food or Filipino food is about sharing, right? Kita here, mga Negrenses or the Filipinos, we always think of family. Good morning, everyone. I'm Chef BJ. I am the owner of East Bites and Daily Skillet. Today, I'll be cooking for you Linutik. So what I'm gonna do first is I have the eggplant. I'm gonna grill it for the ensalada. Parang it's a burnt flavor that I'm after. Para malain ang sabor sang aton ensalada. So now you see it's burnt na the skin. So you're after. Take off the skin. And after that, we'll slice it. We have our onions. We have our tomatoes. Then we have our eggplants. We're gonna add a little vinegar so that it can marinate. The most important thing is to marinate it. So what we have here is adding salt and pepper. My chopped parsley, lang ko jutay, para may color. Leave it there for a little while. So what we do first for the Linutik, oil, saute the vegetables. When you're sauteing first, always do onion first and then garlic. Get the squash, no? Once this gets really soft and tender, what you're gonna do, take it out, blender it. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna put it back. You add your coconut milk. So what we can do, we can add a little malunggay if you want, for the fun of it. And then, we are done. With the way do the shrimp, gin-cut na mo di sa middle, gin-kuha na mo ng higko, ang itom ni, kuhaon mo gid ni. We're gonna saute. But don't overdo it, because remember, this is seafood. The chimichurri again is, we have again our malunggay, no? What we're gonna put in the blender, basil, malunggay, no? A little cilantro. Then, put it all in a blender, and then you're gonna put sile, salt and pepper, and a little bit oil. Just blender it and season to taste. That's it. That's what you need. So remember this. This is our Linutik puree. What we're gonna do is a simple plating. No, it's very simple. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a spoonful. No, add a little bit more. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our shrimp. We have our malunggay chimichurri. So what we would do is just do the shrimp. I would have the ensalada. Use a little bit more salt and a little calamansi juice. You have different options for plating. Again, no? The ensalada. And then we're gonna get the oil. Gonna get some fried chips. We're gonna get fried garlic. This one, yeah, we'll just put it on the side. Very simple, very simple. So what we do, put it right here on the side. Then we would get garlic. Then we would again do the oil. So again, it's up to you how you plate it. It's again how you want to do it. This is two different presentation of a linutik with sauteed shrimp with malunggay chimichurri with ensaladang talong. Enjoy.